So can you just tell us a little bit about the methodology on the study?
We talked to 1,000 pre-retirees, so individuals between the ages of 55 and 65 who are still working full-time and participating in an employer-sponsored retirement plan. And we wanted to find out how they viewed their personal efforts to save over the course of their careers, and also how they felt their employers helped them along that journey.
So, Diane, what were the 3 key findings of the study?
We learned 3 key findings. First of all, pre-retirees have significant regrets about their efforts to save. 82% of the people we talked to said they wish they could talk to their younger self and tell them to save more and to save earlier. 57% of the people said that not saving early enough was one of the biggest mistakes in their lives. Secondly, we have an opportunity to redefine affordability. The majority of people told us the #1 reason they didn't start saving sooner was that they couldn't afford it. However, in retrospect, they said they could have made different choices along the way. A majority of them, in fact, said they could have started saving earlier. And finally, what we learned was that plan-sponsored decisions really do matter. How an employer structures their corporate retirement plan can have tremendous influence on the behavior of their employees and really help them along the path to a comfortable retirement.
So, if pre-retirees have regrets about saving, what would they have done differently?
Pre-retirees told us that they would have paid much more attention to everyday expenses. So they would have gone out to eat less. They would have brought their lunch to work. They would have paid more attention to going out to grab a cup of coffee or renting a movie. They would have adjusted their thermostat and worn a sweater instead. What they told us is that they would have made simple household budgeting decisions to find ways to save. In addition to telling us that they originally couldn't afford to save, they also said they were trying to pay off debt first. In retrospect, what they told us was that they could have paid off debt and saved at the same time.
Okay. So, what did you learn about employers' decisions?
The pre-retirees we talked to expressed an element of self-awareness. They recognized that if plan sponsors had made certain decisions along the way, it might have had a positive effect on their savings patterns. For example, putting automatic enrollment in place and adding automatic escalation on top of that might have kept them on a positive saving course. In fact, almost 3 out of 4 pre-retirees told us that automatic escalation may have helped them along the way. They weren't saving enough on their own, so perhaps having that nudge in place might have kept them going in a positive direction.